And joining us now is CTV's chief news anchor, Lloyd Robertson. And Lloyd, you've been through a lot of elections. Do you think that Prime Minister Jack Layton is a real possibility?
Well, certainly Jack Layton would give a resounding yes to that, Gina. But in reality, if you believe the polls, we don't think so. He does, however, have an opportunity, we think, to become the leader of the opposition after this election because of his surge in Quebec and the fact that that surge is sprinkling itself to some other areas in the country, a little bit in Ontario, a little bit in BC, some in the Atlantic region. So there is a possibility of a real change in this election, and that always makes, as you well know, for an exciting election night, and we think this one is going to be a good one.
Anything else that stands out for you for this election?
Well, yes, the big question is whether the Conservatives will be able to attain that magic majority of 155 seats. And I think this is one of those nights when BC may be able to have the final answer, because we know that British Columbians get so upset with us sometimes when we come on the air and they see that the election has already been decided in the West. Now, it may have been projected, that is, we may say it's going to be a Conservative government, but whether or not it will be a Conservative majority becomes the big question, and that will be decided perhaps in British Columbia very late in the evening. So that's going to make it for an interesting night, we think. And the other thing to watch for is out there in Sydney, BC, in Saanich constituency, will Elizabeth May finally be able to find a seat into the House of Commons? To do so, of course, she has to beat the Minister of Sport, Gary Lunn, who is a very prominent Conservative, so she's got a fight on her hands. But at the moment, it looks as though it's close for Elizabeth May, so the Greens could be in there.
It will be very interesting. And Lloyd, what can viewers expect from our coverage Monday night?
Well, we're going to have the best coverage in the land because we'll be going all across the country. We have lots of remotes. We have a full complement of people here in the studio, not just to give you the results, but also to give you analysis and background of those, and also looking at those key battlegrounds across the country as we move through them, and what's going to be important to watch for all of your viewers and all of the people tuning in across the country.
Looking forward to it. Thank you very much, Lloyd. Always great to talk to you.
Thank you, Gina. Good to talk to you, and good luck.